Just a little NYC love story. I, 26 years old, celebrated sober in October this year because I felt like I had been drinking irresponsibly, and my body and mind had rewarded me so greatly for this decision that I decided to attend a sobriety event just to possibly make new friends. At this time in my life, I decided I was going to just focus on my health and my personal growth. A relationship was not even in the question. I hadn't seriously dated for about 3 years, and I had given up the idea of finding someone so that I could continue to focus on my goals for myself. I ended up connecting with a woman at this sobriety event, and we talked for many hours. After parting ways around 1 a.m., I walked to the train and saw that it was delayed for around 30 minutes. As I waited for the train, I noticed a handsome man on the platform and inched closer to him. I never planned on approaching him, I just wanted a better view while I waited low. Once the train arrived, it turned out to be a bit crowded, so he stood near the corner of the subway doors, and I stood on the opposite corner, with us practically shoulder to shoulder. As the train started moving, I shuffled through my pockets for some time, looking for my chapstick. I had so many things in my pocket that it felt like I had been digging around in there for an hour, and I ended up dropping my chapstick once I finally did find it. He picked it up and handed it to me and said, "Have a hole in your pocket," with a friendly smile. I just smiled back. Once the seats cleared a bit, I sat down on the seat closest to where he stood. At the next stop, a homeless man entered the train and immediately began handing out compliments to everyone. I was the first person, and he complimented my outfit and said I was beautiful. I politely thanked him, and then he looked at this mystery man and then back at me and said, "Damn, you guys make a sexy couple." I blushed and smiled, which probably indicated to the homeless man that we didn't know each other. He then asked, "Wait, are you guys dating?" To which the mystery man replied, "Not yet." We ended up speaking to each other until he arrived at his stop and planned our first date that same night via Instagram. We've now been dating for a month, and I think I've fallen in love. It sounds crazy to me still because he's better than I could have ever imagined any man to be. He's been taking such good care of me that I sometimes get scared that he just magically appeared into my life like this. I don't know what the future holds, but if I ever have the opportunity to marry this man, Lord knows I will.